Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello. My name is Nicole and today I'm going to be reviewing the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. So this is what it looks like. The packaging is really pretty. I was able to achieve this look today. If you like makeup, if you like reviews, trying new products, get ready with me, shit talking new releases, then this is the place for you. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Bitch. So this is what the palette looks like. It is the midi size, so it does retail for $65. Now with pastels, I feel like a lot of people are either super interested in this palette or they're just not interested at all, which is understandable. I mean, pastels in the very nature of them are lighter, so a lot of people's skin tones, I feel like maybe it won't necessarily show up on them. Now I have seen people with deeper complexions wear pastels, but they do have to have a much lighter base to work with them. So it's not completely out of the question, but it just takes a little bit more finessing, I would say, which I understand. Not everybody wants to have to do that just to get eyeshadow to show up. So I understand on both sides. I mean, a lot of people like deeper makeup looks, and this isn't something by itself that you're going to be able to accomplish with that. So I do understand it. I picked it up personally because I wanted to see Natasha's take on it. So on the back of the package that it comes in, it gives you all the shade names and the ingredients for each shade. So it does say for the matte shadows to apply with a fluffy eyeshadow brush to blend out the shadows. And for any duochromes, metallic chromes, anything like that, you can either use your finger or you can use a flat shader brush or something like that to pack it on so you get more payoff, or you can spray the brush to get a little bit more opacity. So it does give you the instructions on this. I'm not sure if that comes with every palette, I'm assuming, so I just never look. So I'm editing this video and I'm so irritated because there was this one piece of hair that was like sticking out from like my natural hair. You can't really see it, but it got caught in the weave. So I could just keep staring at it. So I'm sorry if you see it too. I see it, I promise. I gelled my hair and it just, my hair is annoying. And I just keep staring at it. So if you're like me and you keep staring at it, I know, I see you, I understand. First, I think I'm going to go in with this Bellini shade right here. And take that on this brush. Tap off any excess. So I'm going to go right here. Now, I want to specifically and intentionally not put any like P. Louise base or anything on here. I only have concealer on my eye, so I just want to see how it shows up on my skin tone without any help. I don't have the darkest skin tone by any means, but I'm light medium, so if I have problems, you know what I mean? I think what a lot of people, when they purchase things like this, because it's very pretty, but they forget that it is pastels, so it's going to be a lighter wash of color. Like, you can see these bright colors and you're like, oh, I want those to be really bright on my eyes. Unless you just really sit there and build it up, which you can do in some cases, it's going to just be lighter because that is the nature of a pastel shade. So I'm just building this up, lightly blending it out as I go. Like so. So I can see the color on camera. It is light, of course, but I can see it. I can definitely see it. Now I'm using this as a transition shade, but I think it looks really nice. With the same brush, I'm going to go underneath that. What should I do? I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Tulle, this light pink up at the top. Take the same brush, and I'm going to go right underneath that first shade. That orange is kind of like a sherbet color. Just going right underneath with the pink. So I can see the pink. Again, it's light. We expect that. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a little bit more of that Bellini just above it, just so you can see both shades. And then underneath the pink, maybe in the outer corner or the outer edge, I'm going with Bora, which is that purple shade. Just gonna kind of blend that into the outer edge. These shades are very creamy. They're very soft, I will say, which is pretty on par for what I would expect for her brand. Her eyeshadows are always, well, typically very good quality, and this is no exception. Alright, so I'm just focusing that on the outer edge. Just blend it. I cleaned this brush off, so I'm just blend that into the shade above. Okay, so I really want to play with that kind of red shade in the middle, Starlit. So I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to take this Morphe M124 brush. Make sure it's cleaned off. I typically like to spray for any type of metallic or shade like that. And I'm going to pick it up and I'll put it right here. Like so. It has a sheerer base than I would have expected. I obviously didn't expect it to be like a bright red or anything like that, but very pretty nonetheless. And then in the front, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna go in with this Limoncello shade, which is like a light yellow. I'm going to spray this one as well. I mean, honestly, I'm just going for all the shades. I'm just going to focus this on the front of my eye. I'm just gonna marry the two together. I can get a little, oh, okay. With your finger, you get a lot more payoff with that reddish shade. Okay. Good to know. I don't know if I can really get in there because of my nails. Okay. So I would say with your fingers you get a little bit more, well, a bit more. So if you're able to get in there, go for it. Just kind of leaving structure to the front. But that is very pretty. I do like them. The shades work well together. These are just random shades that I'm picking, so. But it is very pretty, if you can see. Very nice. Alright, so I'm going to go do the other eye and then I'll be right back. So I went in and I did the other eye and then I put on the LA Girl eyeliner in Lavender on my waterline, and I'm just going to put some shades on the bottom. I think I'm going to mix it up and use different shades from what I used on top with this shade Bubble right here. And I'm just going to take that on the same Morphe M124 brush because it's small. I'm just going to put this right in the middle, right underneath. So I'm not putting it on my waterline, but I'm putting it underneath that. Slowly building up because I don't want any blue fallout. I mean, I'm just honestly trying to use as much of these shades as I can. My dog is knocked out right now. Alright, and I'm going to go in with Adriatic, this shade here. I'm going to put this on the outer portion. Again, slowly building it up. Like so. And then in the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Illusion, which looks to be like a multi-chrome, probably with like a yellow base, I'm assuming. I'm just going to use the same color, wiping it off, and I'm going to go in with that shade. Oh, it's actually got like a peach. That's really pretty. Oh my god, she is snoring. Wow, this is actually a really pretty shade. So I think I'm going to take that and put it in the inner corner as well. Just carry it up a little bit into that limoncello shade. That's so pretty. Alright, let me stop them. I'm just dragging it everywhere. Alright, I'm going to put on some mascara, maybe some lashes. I'll see how I like it with the lashes, or with just the mascara first, and then I'll be right back. So I really like the look that I was able to get with this palette. Now keep in mind, again, they are pastels. I know that I've said that, but I feel like a lot of people are viewing this as a normal palette. Like, oh, you're not going to be able to deepen up any looks. No, you're not going to be able to because it is pastels. However, I feel like this is a good companion palette if you wanted to deepen up or add pastels to any type of look. You can grab from another palette and incorporate this one as well. I really like the color choices on this. I like that they didn't just go with like blues, peach, and pinks. Like they have like this red shade, some greens, a little bit darker of a purple than you would probably consider. I really want to play with this one too. Listen, there's a lot that I still want to do with this palette, but my first initial thoughts are I think this is a nice palette to have. I'm glad that I picked it up. I don't regret picking it up by any means, and I really enjoyed the look that I was able to achieve with this palette. So if you were looking to get this palette, it is $65. I got it specifically from Natasha Denona's website. I did get 10% off. It was a pre-launch that I purchased it, but I believe it is actually available now at Sephora. So if you have any points or anything that you want to use towards it, you can as well. If you want to wait until the VIB sale starts, which I believe begins April 1st, then you can get 20% off if you're a VIB. Or I'm sorry, if you are Rouge. I think you get 10% off is the first level, then 15, then 20 if I'm not mistaken. So If you want to wait and get it on sale, that'd be the time to do so. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on it. If you like this video, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will hope to see you in the next video. Bye!